Fresh lab rats! Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. Just because you're my test subjects doesn't make me a queen. This crown does. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, we scraped the last test subjects off the equipment, so let's go! Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. Which giant monster are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's find out who you are. Bring up those votes. Take away the outliers. There's our winner. Hooray! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers, match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they taste like meat. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. If I know my science, this is a tie. That means we get to do an experiment to see who gets the role. Vote on your devices now. The winning subject gets the role. Just as I hypothesized. Your achievement in this test definitely deserves some science pellets. Don't say I never did anything for you. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Write your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the chimps always want to learn sign language? That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. That's that. You get the role and some science pellets. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. Enter your answer on your device. There you go. Vote on your devices now. The process works. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Type an answer on your device. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. That settles that. You only got one vote, but you're still the best person for this role. Science can be weird. Here's who's who. And here's everyone's science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Give me another category. How will each of you probably reincarnate after death? Okay, make those matches. And don't forget to tap that 99% next to the role you're most sure about. Let's see where we landed. If at first you don't succeed, meow. That 99% guess paid off. I guess I'll be seeing you in my bathtub soon. Look, someone's gotta do it. Aw, who's a good dog? Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role fits our neglected subject the best. You win some, you lose some. Here's our lineup. Oh, and you? You are scary good at this. Do you want a job? Okay, I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, so let's see if I can do anything with the data we have so far. Your roles tell me that you're polar opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. What do you usually do when working on group projects? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. The rest of you will decide who wins. There it is. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. You two. Your roles tell me you share a common personality trait. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. What would you honestly like to write on your welcome mat? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. No clear winner there. Okay, the algorithm picks you. All right, pick your final category. murder weapon from the board game Clue are you? Don't overthink this. See that data. Yippee! Nice use of the 99%. Hooray! Where were you the night of the butcher and the baker's deaths? You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. I've got just the thing to break this tie. Enter your answer on your device. This is what we got. Vote on your devices now. We were all thinking the same thing on that one. Ooh, a tie! Let's break it! Write your answer on your device. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. Wow, this was the role you were made for. You were the only one who believed in you, and somehow that was enough. That's the lineup. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. What 3 things are essential to have a perfect Saturday night? Type an answer on your device. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. I feel so much better now. That was the final piece of the puzzle. Allow me to present your final roles, determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And our lab rat of the month with the most total science pellets is... category to get us started. Vote for your favorite, but try to make it something everybody knows a little bit about. Represents each geometric shape. Assign those roles. Let's see who's who. Hooray! One day you'll grow up to be a rectangle. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Woohoo! General, I salute you. When you're photographed, do you have a best side? If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Vote on your devices now. The subject with the most votes gets the role. have it. Acing this test definitely deserves some science pellets. Don't spend them all in one place. Most of your secrets will be buried with you. Last one picked for a roll, huh? We've all been there. I've got a Plan B roll that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. This feels right, and this roll comes with some science pellets. Here's where we landed, and here's how many science pellets everyone has. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. Okay, what's next? Which Greek tale are you? Let the truth-telling begin. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the roll you're sure you're right about. Let's see what everyone picked. Hooray! Way to get ahead. Woohoo! Your winning streak will never end. And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. Hot stuff coming through. You do you. Time to break this tie. Vote on your devices now. Another tie? Seriously? According to our disturbingly sentient algorithm, the roll goes to you. Yippee! Amazing! Here's where we ended up. And real quick, you are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, you've each got some rolls under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. You, judging by your rolls, you're this, And you're also this. That makes no sense to our algorithm. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. You're the caretaker of a haunted hotel. You're snowed in. How do you spend your time? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. I love results. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. You're speed dating. What's your attention-getting opening line? I want both of you to write an answer that really plays up the characteristic above you. The others will decide who did the best. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. The data has spoken. Okay, what will our last category be? Which gift from the 12 Days of Christmas best suits each of you? Okay, make those matches. Let's see where we landed. Just the thing to break this tie. Vote on your devices now. In science, we call that a shutout. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. There it is. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. Ooh, still no role for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role should go to our mysterious test subject. No way of knowing how you feel about this. Here's how it all shook out. That was the final piece of data. Get ready for your final roles as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is... Give me a category to start us off. Ideally something everybody knows a little bit about. Which type of lonely are you? Assign those roles. See that data. Yippee! The rats don't even say hi. I usually eat the dessert first myself. call you. Ooh, fun. 2 subjects are tied. We're gonna need another test to figure out who gets this role. Type an answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. All right, this is what we got. Vote on your devices now. And they tied again. Wonderful. According to our patented algorithm, the role goes to you. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Just don't spoil your dinner. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. Write your answer on your device. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. I can't get you guys to agree on anything. You had some strong feelings on this, and I trust you implicitly. So we'll weight your vote a little more. Don't tell my boss. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. Someday your role will come. It's today! That 99% guess paid off. There's our lineup. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. What's our next category? Which Monopoly community chess card are you? Don't overthink this. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see who's who. Yippee! I'm tired of this always happening. gorgeous adjacent. Ooh, a tie. Let's break it. Who is the most responsible? Vote on your devices now. Whoever wins gets the roll. Wow, no contest there. For good behavior. Book learning ain't free. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 science pellets. All right, we've got our lineup. And by the way, you are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. Your rolls tell me that you're polar opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. When Beyonce asks why you're interviewing to be her next executive assistant, what do you say? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. Your peers will decide whose answer fits the best. Data. Vote on your devices now. One of you seems to have a unique role. That means you get to do something special. Make a choice on your device. Let's see how that shook out. This will be our last category, so choose wisely. Which member of the Justice League fits each of you best? Okay, make those matches. find out who you are. Hey, you got the role you wanted. Nice job reading the room, my man. Last one picked for a role, huh? We've all been there. I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role should go to this perplexing subject. Can't argue with numbers. Here's where we ended up. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see what else we can determine from your roles. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. Complete this sentence. In a high school movie, I would eat lunch with the blank kids. Enter your answer on your device. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. Wow, this was the role you were made for. You guys, your roles tell me you share a common characteristic. I can't stand not knowing who's better. What would you like a lifetime supply of? Answer the prompt on your devices and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. In science, we call that a shutout. That's it! The experiment's complete. Here come your final roles as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. Lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
Welcome aboard! You must be the talent. Please sign in. Let's move it, people! Hey. Anytime now. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Let's move it, people! Let's move it, people! Let's move it, people! Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Toot, toot, we gotta scoot. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now. time to wrap things up. All right, it's joke writing time. Follow the steps on your device to construct 2 hilarious jokes. Before we begin, I just want to confirm that the rumor about the norovirus is simply untrue. Oh, God. Now let's start the show! Psst, don't forget your catchphrase!
그래 잘알기가 어이지 니네가 니네 이반대 검색
Vote for your favorite joke now! A round of applause for our next comedian. Okay, judges, render your verdict. All right, let's hear it for our next comedian.
I'm at Mal Thai. So how ho I'm at
Here's another comedian, whether you like it or not.
Steve McDermott, ito a Betsy.
And some credit to you. Want some more comedy? Well, here it comes. And a tip of the hat to you. Keep that light smattering of applause going. Time to check the scoreboard. Oh, look! Some of you are achieving comedy. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comics joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. Well, we promised you an evening of titanic proportions, and for that we are very sorry. let's welcome back our comics.
Hốt qual será timer sa how mal timer. All squad.
A real Clash of the Titans. What do you think? Does this joke beat the original?
Siap tuai agak. Siap coba na. Tepe, that's an apparent.
It's time to sink or swim, meaning the winner gets a life vest, and the rest of you, well, let's see those scores.
Comedy out at sea.
Bonjour, hello, salut! Welcome to the Dictionarium, where the alphabet is a lump of unmolded clay just waiting for your nimble fingers to dig in! Ooh, I see I am in very good company.
In the Dictionarium, you are in charge of defining and creating words. At the end of the game, you'll have worked together to create a whole new dictionary entry. But obviously, there is a winner. It's a game! If you want to play along, join the audience by entering the room code. Let us begin. Right off the bat, I am giving you a new word. Now write out the definition that fits this word. I found this word feasting on a dewdrop. Tip: if you can't think of a word, just make a juicy vowel sandwich.
Well, what do we have here? Let's see 'em. Voting time!
These definitions are like children. Pick your favorite. And remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that And now I present the winning definition.
It's cinnamon time! Cinnamon! Synonym! It's synonym time! It's your turn.
Make up a word that matches the definition on your device.
This round is quick. Let's go! Check out these baby wordlings. Aww. Choose the word that is super matchy-matchy with the definition. And the winning synonym is... Now we have a brand new word and definition. Let's use it. Think of a sentence that uses the new word and write it down on your device. Remember, you can change its form. If it's a noun, make it a verb. If it's a verb, make it an adjective. Words are flexible, just like horses. Of the essence. Submit now! Let's check out the sentences. Let's vote. The votes are in, and the winning sentence is... This is a historic entry in the dictionarium. Thank you. And now let's see the winner! I hope to see you again very soon. I just found a new word. It's big and it's wet.
The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysterium. You have to answer quickly, no, you really mustn't parry 'em. And anybody can compete, a Tom, a Dick, a Harry'em. So gather in the living room, pull up a stool or charium with lots of foods and beverages like milk or juice or barium. Then start to make your crazy words and don't forget to vary 'em. And that is how you win a Dictionarium.
Dictionary.
Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or DODI, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. I'm available for guidance if you require. I'm initiating Security Protocol Zephyr 9, which is a series of tests designed to evaluate your humanity and reveal any aliens hiding amongst you. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who they're By my calculations, you will have 15 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. I have repurposed the ship's quarters into unique testing areas. I'm pretty proud of it. Choose an available room and your desired participants. Welcome to the Opinion Hold, a place to hang out and let your opinions fly. Each participant will be presented with a bold statement. You will then provide your level of agreement or disagreement. Aliens, however, will be given a completely different statement. When the crew sees the full opinion, aliens may have to justify an outlandish position. Let's see what these players have to say. If they're an alien, their answer might be pretty out. And here's what humans saw. I cry at sad movies. And now, the responses. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Look for someone answering out of character, or just start yelling at each other. Talk to each other and find the truth. But remember, 2 among you are aliens and will be lying. Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on, you can tap the hurry up button to speed up the timer. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 14 minutes. Welcome to the deliberation deck. Humans will be given a difficult decision and must choose which answer seems appropriate to them. Aliens will see no dilemma and must choose their answers blindly. When the crew sees the full statement, aliens may have to justify their random selection or face suspicion. Let's see what these players choose. If they're an alien, I bet it's peculiar. Humans were given this prompt. A good friend is worried they won't graduate and asks to cheat off your test. What you should do is... Do any of these seem stinky? Now you have to decide who's an alien, or just makes terrible life decisions. Uh-oh, it seems I've underestimated the alien virus's capabilities. Aliens now have the ability to hack the prompts. When looking at their probe screen, an alien can select any human and secretly give them the alien prompt. To make things worse, aliens can help other aliens by secretly giving them a human prompt. I hope you got all of that because there's no way I'm repeating it. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. This would be a lot of fun without the threat of mortality. Welcome to the writing pod. You will be given a fill-in-the-blank prompt. Answer honestly, because it will be scrutinized. The alien virus will allow the intruders to get something similar, but not quite right. When the correct prompt is revealed, it will be up to you to determine if any seem odd. As time winds down, I'll do my best to send the aliens some real stinkers. It's the least I can do. Humans received. My favorite breakfast food is. And discuss. Look for any written answer that doesn't seem quite right. And don't forget to hit that suspicion button. And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts. Look at your device. You can now push the button and take us to the extraction room. But I would recommend you only do this once you're confident in your suspicion. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Welcome to the drawing quarters. You'll be given a prompt to draw. Draw it the best you can because the alien virus will give our intruders a similar yet different prompt. When the drawings are revealed, cast suspicion on any you find to be a bit off. As time goes on, I'll do my best to send the aliens harder prompts. You're welcome. If they're taking too long to draw, the hurry up button can help pick up the pace. Let's see the human prompt. Draw a boring job. What do we think? Keep in mind, someone may have gotten a bad prompt, or they could just be a terrible artist. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. The bioscanner is now online. If the team you send there passes a test, you'll be able to analyze any player and find out if they're an alien. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Ah, another trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. Humans got... The best beer comes from Canada. And go. Okay, this glitching isn't gonna fix itself. Figure this out, please. Next, Captain. Small confession, I have no idea where we're going. This is the bioscanner. Unfortunately, the virus has got this place pretty screwed up. Participants will see a set of alien glyphs on their device. The captain will only see 3 glyphs and must describe them out loud. When 3 glyphs are tapped, the captain can lock in. If the glyphs match, the test will pass. The captain will then be able to learn one player's secret identity. But watch out, aliens may fail by tapping the wrong glyph on purpose. Captain, I'm sending you the correct glyphs now. The time to answer is coming to an end. The test has failed. Okay, that was suspicious. Maybe test humans next time. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Next, Captain, you're on the clock. Another trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. And the prompt for humans was, I am clearly a sexual being. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Anybody feel like saving our bacon? You're up, no time to waste. There's less than 2 minutes. Welcome to the extraction room. I bypassed some subroutines to stop the timer. What's that? Sorry, I thought someone actually thanked me. Since you were the one to push the button. Isolate the 2 crew members you believe are aliens and press confirm. Since this... Now the non-isolated members shall vote. If you all vote yes, and these players are aliens, then the humans and moi are safe. But if one of them is a human, then it's curtains for us all. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. The vote has failed. Well, that was a bust. The crew member who pushed the button can no longer push it. All you can do is keep testing until you can all agree. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. There's less than 2 minutes. Hey, this room looks familiar. Whom will you isolate? You only get 1 minute, so act quickly. Okay, time to vote. The vote passed. That's not good.
You must be the guinea pigs I ordered. Sign in with the room code and make sure to snap a selfie or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. If you have any questions about our process, you're not alone. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your... Skip the formalities. Got it. Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. Which Shakespearean quote art thou? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see what everyone picked. Let's look at those votes. Take out the outliers. That's our winner. Yeah. I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whenever your answers match the group, whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they taste like meat. That 99% guess paid off. If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this roll. Vote on your devices now. Whoever wins gets the roll. That settles that. Your achievement in this test definitely deserves some science pellets. Just don't spoil your dinner. Subjects who already have a roll don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. I've got just the thing to break this tie. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. And this roll comes with some science pellets. Yep. Ooh, still no roll for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a consolation roll that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. This feels right. There's our lineup. And here's everyone's science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Okay, moving on to the next experiment. Which Winnie the Pooh character best suits each of you? Okay, make those matches. And don't forget to tap that 99% next to the roll you're most sure about. Let's find out who you are.
Yippee! Hooray!
Time to break this tie. Type an answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the roll. Even if you're not sure you want the roll, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the chimps always want to... Here it is. Vote on your devices now. I love results. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Here's what I want you guys to do. Divide up the timer however you want. The other guinea pigs will decide who earned the role. I feel so much better now. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role should go to this perplexing subject. That's science, baby. Here's where we landed. Oh, and you? You are scary good at this. Do you want a job? Last category. Pick something good. Question, what do you need? Assign those roles. Let's see where we landed. Yeah. Cheers. Yippee! You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Aw, thanks, sweetie. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Vote on your devices now. We were all thinking the same thing on that one. Yeah. You just want to feel alive. Here's who's who. One last thing before we end the experiment. Let's see what else we can determine from your roles. You, according to your roles, you're this, and you're also this. That makes no sense to our algorithm. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. What's a nonverbal way to indicate that you're finished having a conversation with someone? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. You, judging by your rolls, you're this, and you're also this. That makes no sense to our algorithm. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. You get to write the first message to newly discovered alien life. What do you say? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. This is what we got. Vote on your devices now. The data has spoken. That was the final piece of data. Get ready for your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. My favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is... category to get us started. Vote for your favorite, but try to make it something everybody knows a little bit about. Which Disney Channel show are you? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's see who's who.
Hooray!
Ugh, that's so you. Nice use of the 99%. Ooh, fun. 2 subjects are tied. We're gonna need another test to figure out who gets this role. spends the most time daydreaming? Vote on your devices now. The winning subject gets the role. Wow, this was the role you were made for. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Don't spend them all in one place. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. What is something you are very proud of? Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. There it is. Vote on your devices now. In science, we call that a shutout. You get the role and some science pellets. The best of both worlds. That's fair. And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. Here's how it all shook out. And here's how many science pellets everyone has. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. What's our next category? Which supervillain plot would each of you use? Don't overthink this. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the role you're sure you're right about. Let's see that data. Yeah. Hey, you got the role you wanted. Hooray! Good luck with that. Nice job reading the room, my man. You don't want to know what's inside my head. Last one picked for a role, huh? We've all been there. I've got a Plan B role that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which role should go to our mysterious test subject. You win some, you lose some. All right, we've got our lineup. And real quick, you are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. You, based on your roles, you're this, and you're also this. Those just don't go together. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. You've been pushed on stage to do stand-up comedy at an open mic. You have nothing prepared. How do you start? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. Your roles tell me you share a common characteristic, which is cute and all, but there can be only one. When skydiving, what's the coolest thing to shout as you jump out of a plane? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. With. Vote on your devices now. The process works. Okay, choose your final category. Which classic cinematic baddie are you? Assign those roles. find out who you are. Clearly, you're not a dog person. Ooh, a tie! Let's break it. Whose child will probably turn against them in a climactic battle? Vote on your devices now. Wow, no contest there. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. If you stole a time machine, how would you use it to make yourself rich? Write your answer on your device. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. I may be crazy, but I think both of you deserve this role. Let's just make it 2 roles. Feel free to plead your case. Talking does not taint the experiment. Vote on your devices now. Results are in. Here's where we ended up. That's it. The experiment's complete. Here come your final roles as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And our lab rat of the month with the most total science pellets is...
there, I'm Schmitty, and if you're lucky, I'll let you pick one item from the mystery bucket. But first, Quiplash. Good group, good group. I just hope we're all friends after this. Here's round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Cool, let's see what's what. The first prompt is something you should never think about while meditating. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next up, your awesome new Witness Relocation Program name. Moving on, sometimes Deadpool wishes he didn't wear such a skin-tight latex suit and instead wore blank. Vote on your devices. Next in line, you know you're going crazy when you hear the Rice Krispies say blank. Next on the list, a surprising find at Bill Clinton's garage sale. Time to vote. That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's round two time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste. Okay, here we go. Up first, to become a billionaire in mere days, simply blank. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next one, an inappropriate thing to write on somebody's cast. Put in your votes. Moving on, the best part of being an 1800s fur trapper. Okay, vote. Next on deck, what Zayn from One Direction will be doing when he's 40. Vote now. Okay, next one. Why did Jack and Jill go up to Canada? Ready, set, vote! We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Come up with the full name for this acronym. We're ready to look. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 medals, gold, silver, and bronze. Have at it. Let's see where those medals went. Bronze first. Here's the silver. And now the gold. Let's translate that into points. That's all. Now for the final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, and I'm hosting this game on a dare. Everybody remember their safe word? Cool. Time for round one. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! These better be good. First off, the name of a nursery rhyme that's guaranteed to give your kid nightmares. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Coming up next, the anti-drug Just Say No campaign should be updated to the blank campaign. Get to voting. Next, a weird thing to brag about at a high school reunion. What have I been up to? Oh, just a little thing called blank. Vote away. Next in the hopper, the worst part about having a boyfriend who's secretly a highly advanced robot. And vote. Next prompt. What ruined your hot air balloon ride? It's voting time. Your next prompt is a good name for a roller derby team composed of nuns. Vote away. That's it. Let's see the scores for round 1. It's now time for round 2. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Okay, moment of truth. Starting us off, you should always blank before you get married. Okay, select your favorite quip. And next is a new name for bananas. And vote. And next, what Johnny Depp would probably bring to your party. Okay, vote. Next, the most common injury of the super wealthy. Put in your votes. Next on deck, the worst catchphrase for a Star Trek captain. Ready, set, vote! And next is George Washington's biggest complaint about having wooden teeth. Vote on your devices. Round 2 is over. Let's see who came out on top. And now round 3, the last lash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt. Complete the comic. Everybody's in. Pick your medal winners now. Alright, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze. Show me the silver. And gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. That's the game. Let's see the final scores. It's time for Quiplash with your host, Josh Schmitty Schmidstenstein. Who's me? Oh, that's me. I'm Schmitty. I knew that. Okay, I hope you've all done your stretching because we're jumping right in. This is round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winner's bonuses at stake. Go! Let's see how you did. First up, the hardest part about being Justin Bieber's bodyguard. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Your next prompt is, you can tell you're on a bad cruise when the captain announces, if you look off the starboard side, you will see blank. Time to vote. Okay, next one. What a caveman says right after sex. Vote now. Next one. When you cough up blood, you should be concerned. When you cough up blank, you should be terrified. Moving on. The Eiffel Tower would be a lot cooler if it had blank. Get to voting. Next in the hopper, the one thing you wouldn't mind holding between your butt cheeks for an hour. Time to vote. Round 1 is behind us. Let's see how you scored. Round 2 time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Folks in the audience can try the audience play along while we wait for our players to finish. Almost up. Let's take a look. Prompt number 1 is something to stuff a bra with if you're in a hurry. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next on the list, a terrible name for a panini restaurant. Ready, set, vote! Moving on, the advice a couples therapist would give to Captain America and Bucky. Vote on your devices. up next, a bad thing to hear the person cutting your hair say. It's voting time. Next in line, who's the boss? Okay, vote. Next prompt, a name for a dating site for people over 80. And vote. Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed. That's right, it's round 3, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time. Come up with an answer for this word lash task. Time to take a look. Choose the medal-winning quips. Brace yourselves, here come those medals. First, the bronze. Bring out the silver. And gold. Now we transform those metals into points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.